Manila, Philippines. The headlines are flashing, the news alerts are buzzing. Something is changing in the South China Sea, or as the Filipinos call it, the West Philippine Sea. For years, the story has been one of David versus Goliath, a nation with a long coastline, but a short reach. But today, that narrative is being rewritten. The Armed Forces of the Philippines, or AFP, is undergoing a quiet revolution, and the world is starting to take notice. This isn't just another military spending spree, this is a calculated strategic shift. The Philippines is moving from internal security to projecting power and protecting its vast maritime borders. The delivery of advanced attack helicopters and pursuit of sophisticated naval assets signal a profound change. This is about creating a credible deterrent, telling potential aggressors that the cost of violating Philippine sovereignty is going up. New ships are docking at naval bases. New fighter jets are streaking across the sky. And now, a new generation of helicopters is arriving. This modernization program, dubbed Horizon, is about building a cohesive, networked force that can see farther, react faster, and strike harder. The goal isn't to match larger powers piece for piece, but to create a smart, asymmetric defense tailored to the Philippine archipelago. What we are witnessing is the birth of a new military doctrine for the Philippines, born out of necessity, forged in the face of growing regional tensions. It's about self-reliance, strategic partnerships, and leveraging technology to overcome numerical disadvantages. The message from Manila is clear. The Philippines is no longer a passive observer in its own backyard. It is becoming an active guardian of its territory, its resources, and its future. The roar of new helicopter engines is just the beginning of this new chapter. The transformation is visible on the ground and in the air. This is not about acquiring shiny new toys, but about building a force that can truly defend the nation. The Philippines is stepping up, ready to meet the challenges of a turbulent region. The world is watching as a new era begins in the West Philippine Sea. The first major pieces of this new puzzle have already arrived. 6 T-129 ATAK helicopters from Turkish Aerospace Industries now sit on Philippine soil. These are not your average choppers, they're purpose-built flying predators, bristling with weaponry. For the Philippine Air Force, Awin Kaudi Rad, long reliant on repurposed utility helicopters, the T-129 is a quantum leap. Designed for hunting tanks and providing close air support, the ATAK's advanced sensors and targeting systems allow it to engage threats from a safe distance, day or night. Armed with rockets and precision-guided missiles, it gives the Philippine Army a powerful new ally. Imagine a column of armored vehicles attempting an amphibious landing. Now, ATAKs can be scrambled to deliver devastating firepower before they reach the shore. But the ATAK is about more than just firepower, it's about creating a layered defense. These helicopters form the inner ring of protection, ready to counter any direct threat to the islands. The delivery of these 6 units is just the start. This is a foundational capability the Air Force intends to build upon. For soldiers, it brings new confidence. For adversaries, it introduces a dangerous new variable. The T-129 is not a silver bullet, but it's a critical component of the Philippines' new strategy. It is the sharp end of the spear, ready to defend the homeland with a ferocity previously unimaginable for the AFP. The era of being outgunned on their own turf is coming to an end. While the ATAK secures the land, the Philippines is looking to the sea for the other half of its air-sea strike equation. Negotiations are underway to acquire more AW-159 Wildcat helicopters, with 2 already proving their worth in the Philippine Navy. The Wildcat is a naval helicopter, designed to operate from frigates and corvettes, extending the fleet's reach far beyond the horizon. Its primary role, anti-submarine warfare, a critical capability in the deep waters of the South China Sea. Equipped with dipping sonar and lightweight torpedoes, the Wildcat can hunt enemy submarines and protect vital shipping lanes. It can also be armed with anti-ship missiles, holding larger enemy vessels at risk. The plan to acquire more Wildcats signals the Philippines' seriousness about defending its maritime domain. These helicopters are force multipliers, transforming ships into offensive platforms. The Wildcat is the long-range sentinel, the guardian of the waves. The true genius of the Philippines' strategy lies in how the ATAK and Wildcat are designed to work together. This is about creating a single integrated air-sea strike force, a concept known as jointness. The Navy's frigates and Wildcats patrol the far reaches of the West Philippine Sea, acting as forward scouts and the first line of defense. If a threat breaks through, the land-based ATACs are scrambled to intercept any hostile force approaching the coastline. This combined 1-2 punch creates a dilemma for any aggressor: face the Navy's reach at sea, then the swift response of the ATACs on land. There are no easy targets. Defense in depth is the new standard. The AFP now has the tools to challenge and repel an attack from deep ocean to shoreline. It's a cohesive, layered defense made possible by the complementary roles of these two advanced helicopters. This is the future of Philippine defense. Buying advanced helicopters is one thing. Making them work together as part of a larger system is another. The real revolution is in the networks that connect everything. The ATACs and Wildcats are being integrated into a wider C4I star system, the digital backbone of the AFP. This network links helicopters to new warships like the Jose Rizal-class frigates, creating a common operating picture in real time. A target detected by a Wildcat can be engaged by a missile from the frigate, or vice versa. The Philippine Air Force's FA-50 jets provide top cover, sharing sensor data and protecting helicopters from enemy fighters. All this information flows back to a central command center, where leaders can direct forces with unprecedented precision. This networked shield turns individual platforms into a true system of systems. It multiplies the effectiveness of every ship, jet, and helicopter. The result: a force that is far greater than the sum of its parts. Let's paint a picture. It's just before dawn. In a Manila command center, a radar operator spots a flotilla of unidentified vessels speeding toward a Philippine-held feature in the Spratlys. In the past, the response would have been slow. Today, the network defense kicks in. A Navy frigate launches its Wildcat helicopter, which identifies the vessels as hostile fast attack craft and relays data in real time. The element of surprise is lost for the aggressor. The Wildcat makes a low, aggressive pass, as two T-129 ATACs are scrambled from a nearby island, armed and ready. FA-50 jets are put on alert, ready to establish air superiority if needed. The hostile commander now faces a terrible choice. His ships are being tracked, shadowed, and threatened by modern air and sea power. The risk is suddenly too high. He orders a retreat. No shots fired, but Philippine sovereignty is defended. This is deterrence in action, swift, layered, and effective. The new doctrine works. The Philippines is no longer an easy target. This journey toward a modern network defense isn't without challenges. Logistics and interoperability are major hurdles. Equipment comes from many countries, making integration complex. It takes huge investment in data links and software. The human element is just as critical. Pilots, operators, and maintenance crews need extensive, ongoing training. Budget constraints are real. Every peso must be spent wisely between new platforms and sustaining the force. A fleet of grounded helicopters is useless no matter how advanced. The biggest challenge may be cultural, shifting from internal security to external maritime-focused defense. This requires a fundamental change in thinking at every level. The AFP is not just getting new gear, it's forging a new identity. The transformation is as much about mindset as machinery. The stakes have never been higher. The core of the Philippines' new strategy is a shift from platform-centric acquisition to building a true capability-centric force. A T-129 ATAC or AW-159 Wildcat is powerful alone, but their real value is unlocked when integrated into a unified system. This approach emphasizes data links, command systems, and joint training, allowing the Air Force, Navy, and Army to work as one. The goal: the best integrated air-sea strike system for the Philippines' unique needs. The synergy between ATAC and Wildcat, networked with ships and jets, creates a deterrent effect far greater than any single service could achieve. The modernization program is maturing, moving from filling gaps to weaving assets together. Specialized helicopters like the ATAC and Wildcat are bought for specific roles within a joint operational concept. This capability-centric mindset forces a disciplined, realistic approach to defense planning. It's about using speed, networking, and precision to create vulnerabilities for a larger foe. This is smart defense, tailored to the country's resources and geography. The arrival of the ATAC and pursuit of the Wildcat mark a new era for the armed forces of the Philippines. The nation is moving from a reactive defense to one that is proactive, layered, and credible. This is not about aggression, but about deterrence, having the strength to prevent conflict. The Joint Air-Sea Strike Force is perfectly tailored to the Philippines' geography as a nation of over 7,000 islands. Integrating land-based and sea-based helicopters creates a flexible, resilient shield for coastlines and maritime territories. This new capability reassures Filipinos and signals to the world that the Philippines is a serious security partner. The days of being seen as a military lightweight are ending. The road ahead is long, but the vision is clear and the first steps have been taken. The roar of the ATAK and promise of the Wildcat are the sounds of a nation finding its strength. This is the heart of a new archipelagic defense, smart, networked, and confident.